affirmative action. They have to fulfill it to 100% to its obligation. Otherwise, they're hypocritical. So with the affirmative action, everything they have to do, and not only that, they have to go above and beyond in case people quit and they fall below the threshold. They can't have that happen, so they have to be over at the threshold. So that's why they get preferential treatments. But that's just the way it is.
Yeah, I drove an hour and a half one way, so about 3 hours a day total.
Shit.
Getting like 14, 15, depending on the week. It was weird because there they change your pay all the time depending on the budget of the ship. And but yeah, I drove 3 hours a day.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead
Fuck that.
Stadium here in Kansas City.
They're $20 a day.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs.
I don't know. This is a load of shit. It was weird because that's in Wisconsin, right? Or not Wisconsin, right on the other side of the border of Michigan. But yet they would, all the Puerto Ricans that they house or like pay for apartments, they always get them in Menominee apparently through Michigan.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Green 90. Green 90.
You think he's trying to test to see how racist we are?
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Motherfucker, breaking fucking Saint-Tide Jew motherfucker.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I can hear while all the way down to the
Kelsey
24-yard
for a big
line.
one, and even 50 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Talking about.
They'll toss it to Coleman. And he stopped immediately there. Glover Quinn there on the stop. They had a great read there from his free safety position. And Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he was being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Oops, that was the wrong button. That's definitely the wrong button.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 30.
Oh, here we go.
And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience.
Needs to be December 30th, so I get my fucking big-ass present in the Ultimate Team.
Starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball are the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Doubling this guy
and then you can melt somebody and get him players
because the big fella, he just ate
getting
that
present pack.
Just stuffed it. In fact, before the game,
well, I bought a shit ton of presents, like, hey, and they open up on different days.
Nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
So far, I've
well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
20K quick sale, 20K quick sale, a couple of fucking 87 players. Now my biggest one is up in 30, so it just needs to be the 30th.
This one in for a Lions touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Oh, good play.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
Damn.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah,
can't change it right now.
The only thing that matters is part 2, right? Once they threw the interception and finished
I don't know how to change it in game.
That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one
He's going to start.
Finish things off. That's the only way we can get it done.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's up to you.
10 yards there to start the drive.
I just changed it.
About the length of the football for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
I don't know if people get different things.
I sometimes do. I just chose a different one.
Mahomes. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Oh, man. Now out of the gun. And he's going to be
answer you
quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Terrible ball. Sorry, Kevin.
Sorry. You get in the ground.
Makes sense. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind.
So he's getting on a little bit.
On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away.
He's going to be like, wait, what? I don't want to play this.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the line offense now as they get ready to take over. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles.
Yo, Brooklyn,
hey, they can get
Bears
two scores here
bro.
on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
No, it said you're racist.
They said he's never mind. It doesn't matter. Anyway, are you in the game?
Touchdown, Detroit. Luke Wilson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to make great matchup and make plays like that.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Stevens.
A lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. His throw incomplete. Phillip Gaines there defensively. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes. And you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 11. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
That's how it is.
That was a gross goal.
On the run, it's takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Good job.
Whenever we talk about the
Good
best
pass. That
strong
was a good
safeties,
character,
one
wasn't it?
word constantly comes
I
up,
actually
and
have
that's
no idea.
instincts. Being able to
That was a good
diagnose run or
character.
pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
It's a pussy-ass shit.
Oh, yeah.
From the gun, here's Stafford. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Pulled in at the 24.
A terrible pass.
A good
Pass
return there,
works.
call it 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Come on.
Delvin
Pass it
Breaux
the
with a
fucking
pick.
right way, you see.
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. You don't see this often from a quarterback of his caliber. 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising
Got
because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Oh.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Oh, god damn.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd. Here's Kelly. Under pressure now, and they get to Kelly.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Here's Kelly to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Good try.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Oh, damn.
On 1st down at Stafford. Space to run past the 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Detroit. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Oh, yeah.
2 minutes.
We do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Shit. Let's boot it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, there you go.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Actually, I may have only got through 2. I may have just saved one. I don't even know.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is lost?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. And they're on the move.
All right, you got plenty this time, or you want me to do it again?
Here.
Whatever you want to do. Come on, do it. It's up to you.
You do it this time.
All right.
Here's Coleman. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
You take captaincy.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off.
So you can change the book and shit if you want to. Formation.
Yeah, it's smart.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Thomas Davis coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, who's the Cowboys on, Jen?
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for
Bears
them to
trade
reintroduce
2020 round first
because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
I want you to see this.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Yeah.
What are the Bears and Cowboys trading for?
It's for the trades for Rambo to have the 1st-round pick that the Raiders have in real life.
So what are the Cowboys doing with the Bears? Hey, Brooklyn, your mic. What are the Cowboys doing with the Bears?
This Cowboys trade.
Now play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out.
Oh, it says Bears too.
And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game?
In the same fucking picture I just
sent you. So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got really excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made
so what are the Cowboys doing for the Raiders?
Just go.
Picks.
That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed
because
up.
Caught on the right
which way are we going?
They didn't put it into the
a really nice gain of 25 yards.
Stupid,
and a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them
apart. Yeah, well, it's stupid that Butchko has Le'Veon Bell and
open downfield. You can only
fucking what's his nuts.
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
Cheating ass.
Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that. Trying to get more pressure at the passer.
He'll get about 4 here.
The other one
down to the 43-yard line.
Didn't want to play for the team, you know.
I call that play a success. A nice inside
I don't
run
understand
sets
shit.
up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
He wants to come back.
He ain't going to.
He's on the injured list. I don't know.
As would anybody be if they got injured and has a contract.
They'll run it now with Pumphrey. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look
I don't think I ever
out
changed
there.
to
Through
center
the
and
air,
sack
on
mid.
the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Nice.
Damn. They already got yellow before.
Nice.
I got him yellow in the first 4 minutes.
I hope they quit. You care if I take this?
All right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
22. White. Zebra.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And that is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Come on.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down
Why
your
is he
neck.
sending me this shit?
You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of
Butchko's
the
just a
game in pregame.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from
He's
the
all
35.
salty because
Hey, go here.
freaking
2nd and 10, Stafford again. He's going to fire one deep, and that is caught.
Went in there
Touchdown,
in the
Detroit.
general. The
Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford, and the Lions are able to grow their lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's
got mad at you for saying that.
complete a diving catch in the
Yeah,
end
and I
zone,
deleted the guy's
but he
message.
just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands,
He's literally mad at you for that.
around the football?
Yeah.
Without it hitting
Butchko's
the
a
ground
pussy, man.
and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
You really got
Now
mad
here
at
comes
that?
Kansas City. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally
Who
you
gives a
know
fuck?
me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
Yeah.
that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Big gainer to start the drive
go.
has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's
Butchko
Mahomes.
just said you had injuries off still, Homo.
It's caught.
Butchko is so entitled to be a bitch.
And
I
they're
swear
able
to
to work
God.
this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
The guy Sims
A
with
really
fucking
good
injuries.
pickup of 28 yards.
Oh, hit me.
This offense
That's why Butchko
finding
is
its
always
legs
appearing
now.
offline now.
Here's another 1st and 10.
He smells.
Mahomes now on 1st down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to
get a penalty. Yeah, but yeah,
push people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a throw into the end zone. First down, but it winds up incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and he's just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Flush to his right, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. The Chiefs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9.
Okay.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Oh!
We'll take it in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mike Evans, his second touchdown on the season, and the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So out now come the Lions.
Disappointed I have a striker right now.
That last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory. Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustment.
They're just pissed with Scruff, guarantee it. It is 100 your
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead. After this, Stafford now.
I can't believe you got me
for
telling him to DM him. Like, what?
It's first and 10.
The rules.
Play action. Stafford.
Bitchko feels like he's got a purpose now that he's a commissioner in a fucking video game.
In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Am I left or right?
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
Ah, damn. I'm trying to just do it one time.
Good job.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
No.
They're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Now Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins.
Damn, I wish I could one-time that.
10 back as that sets up for 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple.
Try one-time
What a
it.
catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And now we won't see a play on first down.
There you go. Look at that.
Timeout instead, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
I got kept going backwards like a biatch.
No worries.
Ace!
Oh.
Here's Here's Coleman on the toss.
Oh, I saw that one in the middle.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So a decent game.
Oh my God,
all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
From the
I hate playing Spectre.
As he throws there, incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit.
No, what
only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Nice.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Wide.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They'll run here with Zenner. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Two computers
now
in
a
the middle.
timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, what's the name job? What the fuck is that?
I can't play Striker to save my life.
On first down, Stafford here.
Good job.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Come on. Oh, my God.
The final shot before the break, Stafford. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yeah. Damn it. Pussy-ass goal.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I don't know what
Lions
position
offense
you
now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Striker.
They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to
I have no
add to
problem
that lead
playing
in the
Eddie.
opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime
But
adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments.
When I'm focusing on my character, I play better.
Touchdown,
when I focus on just my character, I play better individually.
76 yards, and the Lions add on to their lead.
Right.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about
I wasn't even a striker. I was
2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Did you get points?
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
Right, might see who's getting up.
Some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
He told me he was getting on Red Dead Redemption after I looked him in Madden.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The gain of 39 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This is Coleman.
I'm going to break that make him half.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31
4th of July, son.
Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
We got three, fellas.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Sean Robinson. Able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Delvin Breaux with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 91 yards. And the Lions have got it on cruise control.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs gain a bit of respectability. On first down, Mahomes. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
22!
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Being chased out left. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On first down, it's Kelly. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, go here! Hey, tag 50 left!
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. Going for it all. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one.
Exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
He's got a man complete, and all the way down to the 37. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play, and even 50 yards. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
His throw caught right around the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And it may only be for pride now, but the Chiefs get a bit closer. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. And again, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Butker now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's What's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Throwing is Stafford. He's going to fire one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Darquan. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs gain a bit of respectability. This time, the extra point up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And Detroit getting set to go now. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Houston in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Dancing to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And out come the Chiefs now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And going deep for Hill. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And incomplete here on 3rd down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Stafford. He's going to wind up and air it out. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Tag 50 left.
Throwing again. Stafford. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Stafford to the former Seahawk Wilson for a Lions first.
Jumbo, jumbo.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know we're doing this game live, but let's step into the film room for just a second, because when they review this play, oh, the negatives are going to be incredible on this one. Rolling out to his right. Yeah, he's right-handed, so that's a natural spot for him. But he throws back across his body back into traffic.
Big no-no.
Oh, that's a monster no-no. The only good thing that happened, it fell incomplete. Very fortunate.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. They'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 59 yards.
Flag 58 rail.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Mahomes now to throw. Buying time to his left. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Here's Stafford. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Eluding the press, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. D. Ford in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the NFL scoreboard there in the 4th now in Carson. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their first of the young season. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A gain of 39 that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And give him the full 10 yards there. 2nd and goal. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
One final try from Mahomes, and this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Detroit, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, They'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Bye.